Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Mod Spotlight. So, today I'll be showing you Alternate Start, Live Another Life. So, what this does is changes the beginning, basically. So, you start a new game, and it goes, much like Oblivion, it goes straight into the character creation. So let's just choose, I don't know, any random one. So, yeah, go for Nord. Go, then just change one of the presets. There, that'll do, right. Fish name, yes, and he can be called Derek. No, he can't. He can just be called D. There we go. It's much like L. Better. Right, so you start off in this little prison thing. You can't get out. There you go. So, you just activate the statue of Mara. There's no actual audio for this dialogue, so and it gives you all these different openings. So it allows you to sort of roleplay a bit easier. Or if you just don't like the opening set there, you can just skip it. So if you want the generic opening, there it is. I got caught crossing the border illegally. There you go. That just sets you into the thing. This mod does not get rid of the original beginning and story, but you have all these other options. Things like, I'm a vampire, secluded lair. It allows you to just start off the game as a vampire. It's just, these things give you equipment most of the time to allow you to start the game properly, but there isn't a tutorial. So if it's your first time playing, then, well, you wouldn't be playing with mod, really. Yeah, you can already have a pre-owned house. You get to choose which of the holds. You can join any guild, and it will put you to the point where you've actually properly joined the guild. So, like, after you've done the mission quest thing, picture a local inn, you just sort of at an inn, get to choose which side you're on if you do that one. Yeah, that's just being in a bandit camp. It's alright. I've had a look, and there are special starts for different races. So if you're an orc, then you have the chance to start off in an orcish stronghold, and this gives you a full set of orcish armor and an orcish war axe, which is too much of a head start for level 1, I believe. If you're a Khajiit, you can be a caravan guard for the Khajiit merchants that run around, which gives you some armor and a basic weapon. If you're an Argonian, I'll try that again, shall I? If you are an Argonian, you can be dock worker in Windhelm, which doesn't really get you anything special. And if you're Breton, you can be a forsworn native. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to choose just an easy one, and then I'll show you how you actually start the main story from one of these new ones. So I am going to own a property in one of the holes, and I shall own Breeze Home in Whiterun, because that means I can easily get to where I need to go. Even modest existence is something to admire. Thank you. Then you just activate the bed, and 1 second, and voila, there you go. Then you own Breeze Home in Whiterun, free of charge. You start with some basic clothes, nothing really important. You don't even start with a weapon. So if you start like this, you may want to grab these, but they are both great swords, so that doesn't help. Oh well. Oh, that's not there. You don't have the sort of servants' quarters bit. No matter. You have a shield. That'll have to do. You also start with a certain amount of gold, which I shall check in a minute. Right. Go on. What I'm going to do is I'll show you how you start the main quest and show you to the point where you actually begin joining to where you would do if you had the generic opening. So I start with 148 gold. It's right. There we go. I'm now just going to go punch people with a shield. And what do we got for sale? Just need a basic weapon. One that I can actually afford. There we go. So yeah, you can use the money to buy yourself a sword. Yeah, there. Alright then. I will stop recording, then I'll resume when I get close to where I need to be. Alright then, as you can see I borrowed a horse to speed this up a bit. And see, another advantage of this is you never really can get bored of the opening, and you can start in different areas, which allows you to have access to different quests at the start of the game, rather than always the same ones, like, you know, the Golden Claw. Oh, silly wolves. Get off the horse. And my horse just disappeared, apparently. Okay. Well, I did sort of steal it, so I'm not going to complain too much. Come on then, you wolves. I always never liked that. I always never liked that. No, I never liked that kill move. It's always very sketchy and a bit horrible. Right, so this is the road that you travel on, you know, from the cave that you go through in the tutorial in order to reach the Riverwood. There we go, I got there eventually. So along this road, at some point, because you know you'll probably want to find one of these guardian stones anyway. So then let's just shove that one on. There we go. So along this road, you will find, hopefully, there he is, an adventurer. Right, so you kill this adventurer, and this is meant, I think it's meant to look like you do, but it doesn't. So you take his journal, he has a couple of things, but yeah, take. And so by reading this journal, it's the sort of everything that you would have done if you had done the normal opening. So it's like, yeah, if we go over there. Where's my mouse? Okay, it's gone. Anyway, so much for being discreet across the border. You get caught, basically. Then you get put in the rickety old cart. Yeah. Then you see the dragon, storm cloaks, and normal things that you're aware of if you've done the opening. It then gives you this quest to investigate the cave. And look, there is Alduin flying overhead. Right. Then we go find the cave, which is somewhere up here, very close to Helgen. I never realised how close it was. God, let's put that away. I'll run faster then. Right, here it is. So inside this cave, we will find Hadvar and I've forgotten his name. The Stormcoat blokey. Rayloff, that's the one. And they're both injured. Right. So if we go in here, they'll both ask for a healing potion. So you give one of them a healing potion, or you abandon them. It doesn't really matter which. And from there, the other one dies, as is meant to happen, I believe. And then you can just continue your adventure. Just saw him fall over and collapse. There's the quest marker. Right, let's talk to Hadvar then. See, they don't have any audio, obviously, because... Why did you come back? Huh. Oh yes, yes, of course, because that's the adventure is meant to look like you. Right. So then it's just like, yeah, go find a healing potion. Right. There's one there, so I know where there is one though. It's just round here. There's these spiders, which obviously are not difficult to defeat at all. Come on, you. Right. Then there's one up here. Oh, there's two. You can only heal one of them, because as soon as you do heal them, then the other one dies because of a cave-in, I believe. Right, so let's run back to Hadvar, give him the potion. Got that healing potion yet? Yes, got it right here. Give him one, he'll be fine. Yep. Very sort of predictable text. Rayloff dies. Then you can just leave the cave. And so, this will then resume where you would normally leave the cave in the normal opening. So, well, if anyone needs to know that little hint, then I'm sorry, but you're not the most intelligent. In what world would a weapon blocking be as efficient as a shield blocking? And there we go. And then he'll start talking normally.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Sorted.
This town from Harry's River.
Then he goes off and there we go.
I'm sure he'd help you out.
So, that's pretty much everything. If you're interested, I would suggest checking out all the different openings, see where you want to start, what sort of things you want to be doing. But thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.